What's up, everybody? It's JD. I've got an update for you from last month's video talking about, is AI responsible for the tech layoffs? Some interesting things have happened the past few days, and I've got this article here where Amazon announced that they're ordering a 5-day return to office. They're also going to be cutting middle management, which for any large corporation, that's not a good sign. But this 5-day office return was interesting because if you see the date here, September 16th, the following day, Amazon sends out another press release saying that they're going to use generative AI to improve their robotics and their delivery logistics and things like that. And I thought, boy, that sounds really familiar. I couldn't put my finger on it. And then I found this article where JP Morgan Chase was mentioned back in February of this year, saying that they're going to do a return to office mandate that is not optional. And last week, an article came out that said that JP Morgan Chase is going to equip 140,000 workers with generative AI tool. So it appears that a pattern is emerging where these large corporations are going to continue laying off employees, but there are already some cracks starting to show with incorporating AI into employees' workflows. Check out this article. And this paragraph here is of note. Despite 96% of C-suite executives expecting AI to boost productivity, the study reveals that 77% of employees using AI say it added to their workload and created challenges in achieving the expected productivity gains. Not only is AI increasing the workloads of full-time employees, it's hampering productivity and contributing to employee burnout.
Computer, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah!
This is the side effect of the exuberance of the executives incorporating or forcing AI down the throats of their employees without considering several factors. They didn't take into account that the quality of service, customer support, software, output is all going to drop dramatically in quality. While there's an appearance of increase of information or an increase in productivity, there's such a fire hose of information coming out of these tools that the employees just don't know how to deal with all this information. They're getting burned out and having a hard time adjusting to the new environment. And another interesting part of this article in this paragraph, to add insult to injury, nearly half of employees using the AI say they don't know how to achieve the expected productivity gains their employers expect. So again, this is a side effect of the executives forcing these tools down the throats of their employees without considering a few factors. One factor is they didn't really look at what would happen to the day-to-day workflow when incorporating these tools. And quite frankly, if you've ever used generative AI tools, you can get weird results. They have these hallucinations, but even these LLMs that they use internally, you know, while they're specialized, they could still have quirks that have to be worked out and require more training and more resources and technical people to fix these quirks.
You're a weird motherfucker.
So when I was talking in my video last month about the AI bubble, a lot of people were scoffing at that. And to me, this is a sign that the AI bubble will pop, because when I talked about the search engines, remember that? The analogy of early days of AI being equivalent to the early days of search engines and the evolution of search engines, and it required many failures before a large success like Google came in that became the juggernaut. This is the same situation. We're in the phase of lots of failures, lots of wasted money, lots of wasted resources, and these executives laid off a lot of employees, not realizing that they're going to need a lot of these employees in the future. And their exuberance blinded them to the fact that the cost to run these AIs, the amount of data these AIs generate, and the supposed productivity is a very different aspect to the day-to-day operations, the way employees work, or at least in the way that they were doing their duties before. So now these executives are going back and saying, you know what, yeah, we need to bring in some more people. So already new jobs are being created from the AI layoffs. But also, at the same time, while business leaders are investing heavily in AI, the study shows that most organizations are currently failing to unlock the full productivity value of the technology. Our research shows that introducing new technologies into outdated work models and systems is failing to unlock the full expected productivity value of AI. So again, this is the side effect, not considering how it's going to affect the day-to-day workflow of an employee's operations. They just figured, okay, we'll give these employees the tools and they'll just be productive. So a lot of ignorance and a lot of copium going on.
This is fine.
Kelly Monahan, Managing Director and Head of the Upwork Research Institute, says, while it's certainly possible for AI to simultaneously boost productivity and improve employee well-being, this outcome will require a fundamental shift in how we organize talent and work. This is saying that we're bringing in all this new technology and we don't know how it's going to work in our day-to-day operations. So there's a huge fundamental shift that's going to come into the workforce. And I think this is going to lead to a boom in new jobs and opportunities for those of us that have been getting laid off in the past year, year and a half.
Please disperse. Nothing to see here, please.
So that's it for the AI bubble update. I hope you found this video useful. If you like this kind of content, please like, subscribe, and comment below. Tell me what you think. Am I just full of it, or do you see the same thing that I see? Thanks again, and I'll see you on the next one.